Hola todos, bienvenidos. Say hi. Who is that? Today I'm going to show you how to make rice a lo nica, the way that Nicaraguans make rice. I grew up in the US, but I married a Nicaraguan, and so I have learned how the Nicas make rice. And I've kind of adapted it maybe to my own style. Let it heat up just a little bit. Don't measure, just put, I don't know, like a little puddle. Después, echa cebolla, just a little bit, again, as how much you like. Or if you don't like onion, then don't add onion, I guess. Then you add in maybe a cup of rice. Whatever you do of rice, I do double the water. So I added about a cup-ish of rice. Add a bit of salt again. How much salt do you like? A lot, a little, echa a tu gusto. And then you just mix it all together so that the rice gets coated with the oil. And then you're going to let the rice sit a little bit, maybe mix it once or twice. Try not to touch the rice too much. And you kind of want to brown the rice, but don't let it get too dark. Kind of let it get, I don't know, you notice it changes color a little bit. Después vas a bajar the heat on the stove, put in the twice as much water as you did rice, put a cover on, and put the timer on. Normally I'll put a timer for about 12 to 14 minutes, depending how much rice you make, and sometimes I forget to add the salt at first, so this is where I add the salt. No importa mucho, I think. So last week I showed you how to make dry beans from a bag, which maybe everybody does the same thing, but anyway, this week is rice, and then next week is the two of them mixed together, which is gallo pinto, a huge staple in Nicaragua. You may eat it 2 or 3 times a day. Or more if you want it for a snack. But the gallo pinto is not just mixing the two together. There's a couple more steps involved. So stay tuned for that next Saturday. As you can see, there's still a bit of puddled water at the bottom of the rice when the timer rang, so I put it for a few more minutes. It's just until the rice has absorbed all of the water in the pot. But antes de que se queme. That is it for the rice. Very easy, pretty quick, just a tad different than how I learned to make rice growing up. And for some reason, I do not know. Maybe it's because they don't use a cover on their pot, but my rice always turns out different than how they make it in Nicaragua. It's like more wet or something, and when I mix it to make gallo pinto, it's just, I don't know what it is. Algo diferente. But this is basically the gist of it, so it works out well enough. Gracias por ver. I will see you next Saturday with gallo pinto, which you should all try. I think that's it. Okay, bye. Her hair.